guys, welcome to the first part of this week's Coffin here. We're taking you through the new graphic novels into the store. Big selection this week, primarily trade paperbacks, and then the opposite end of trade paperbacks with huge omnibuses and hardcover editions. Plenty of stuff to get through, lots of stuff from DC, Marvel, independent publishers, and everything in between. So we'll kick things off with the trade paperbacks. First of all, going to Image Comics and Geiger Volume 3. This will always be slightly confusing with Geiger because Volume 1 was before they relaunched it all, and then they went back to number 1 with Volume 2. And then Volume 3 is issues 7 to 9 plus Ground Zero 1 and 2. When in doubt, just look at the bottom. It is linked 1, 2 and 3. But if you were collecting the single issues, it was a little bit confusing. But yeah, brilliant title from Geoff Johns and Gary Frank. Next up, we have Minor Arcana. So this is the latest ongoing series from Jeff Lemire, so well known, of course, for Sweet Tooth, amongst many, many other things. And this one is collecting the first 5 issues of the new Jeff Lemire series. Returns with this heart-gripping supernatural story about life, family, community, grief, mortality, and the power of the human connection. So first 5 issues collected there. I'm doing a little bit of backup, a little bit of backtracing for the graphic novel section, so you'll see a few titles here that have been out for a while, but we just want to make sure we have, runs in stock. If we've got 2 to 9, we want to make sure we have number 1, etc., etc. So with that in mind, Morning Glories Volume 1. Morning Glories, I remember being sold on this back in Forbidden Planet in Cambridge, nearly 15 years ago, and being told that if I loved Lost, to read this. It's like Lost in a high school. Can't recommend it highly enough. It's Nick Spencer and Joe Eisma on art, and really, really good stuff, this. First volume is one of those $10 trades as well, so £9 to kick things off. Next up, we have Nice House by the Sea trade paperback, Volume 1. So this, of course, is the sequel to Nice House on the Lake, done by James Tynion IV and Alvaro Martinez Bueno. So this is the follow-up series, a direct sequel to that book. Next up, we have Volume 2 of Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider. This is Stephanie Phillips continuing on with Spider-Gwen. Art by Paolo Villanelli as well. This contains issues 6 to 10. We have, again, filling up some gaps here with a couple of volumes of Die. This is volumes 1 and 2, so 3 and 4 are on the racks. This, of course, has been one of our favourite books of recent years. Spoke about it very, very highly in the podcast many, many times. Die, of course, written by Kieran Gillen, art by Stephanie Hans. If you're a D&D gamer, for example, this is the book for you. 20 issues of perfection, all distilled into 4 trade paperbacks as well. Next up, we have G.I. Joe Volume 1. So this is the Energon Universe G.I. Joe. This, of course, being linked to Transformers, linked to Void Rivals. We've got the 2 different covers here. That's your standard edition, and then that is your direct market edition as well. And I'm just sort of wondering if they... they're a connecting cover just to really annoy the collector in you. You don't need 2 graphic novels, only 2 of the same thing. This collects G.I. Joe 1 to 6. This has been great, just high octane action. Exactly what you want from a G.I. Joe book, but intrinsically linked to that Transformers stuff. Next up, we have Spider-Man Legend of the Spider Clan, a stunning reinvention of Marvel's greatest hero. So this contains Marvel Mangaverse Spider-Man, Spider-Man Legend of the Spider Clan 1 to 5, and Spider-Man Family featuring Spider Clan. Written by Carrie Andrews and C.B. Cebulski, and drawn by Carrie Andrews, Scotty Young, and Carrie Randall. So if you like a wee reinvention of the Spider-Man mythos. Next up, we have Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant. This again is part of the Rise from the Ashes of Krakoa X-Men line in 2024. This is 5 issues in total, written by Maria Iodell and art by Lucas Wernick. So first 5 issues of Storm. Next up, and well-timed, is Superman Secret Origin. The Superman marketing is going into hyperdrive for the new movie coming out in July. This is always considered one of the definitive Superman stories, written by Geoff Johns, art by Gary Frank. This contains the entirety of Superman Secret Origin. A little top-up as well for the Ultimate section, Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1 back in stock. So for 6 issues of Jonathan Hickman and Marco Cicchetto's fantastic reinvention of Ultimate Spider-Man. One of our best-selling books in store, and one of our best-selling books for a reason. It's great. Ultraman Times Avengers here. This was a 4-issue miniseries by Kyle Higgins, art by Matt Groom. I believe that is going to be the team that is coming together for the new Batman book, Immortal Legends Batman. So you can get a little preview of how they work together here. Japan's greatest champion and Earth's mightiest heroes join forces for an epic adventure. Speaking of epic, we have the Modern Era Epic Collection for Annihilation. This was a outer space epic that revitalized Marvel's cosmos. So this contains Drax the Destroyer 1 to 4, Annihilation Prologue, Annihilation Nova, Annihilation Silver Surfer, and Annihilation Super Skrull 1 to 4. This is worked on by the likes of Keith Giffen, Dan Abnett, Mark Lanning, tons of great creators involved here. Kev Walker on art, for example. So, yeah, this was 2005 to 2006, all collected together. Next up, we have the DC sort of counterpart to Epic Collections, which is DC Finest. A new volume launching this week, which is Catwoman, Vengeance and Vindication. This is the run written by Chuck Dixon, art by Jim Ballant. This is covering 1994 to 1996. So tons of stuff here. Catwoman Volume 2, Zero, issues 13 to 32, Annual, Shadow the Bad issues, and some stuff from Showcase 95 as well. And then another one, this was out a couple of weeks ago, but again, getting top-ups. This is the Superman Kryptonite Nevermore, DC Finest. This is 1970 to 1971. Of course, that iconic Neil Adams cover there, leading the way. Featuring stories by Comics Titans, including Denny O'Neil, Leo Dorfman, Carrie Bates, Kurt Swan, Neil Adams, Murphy Anderson, and many more. So this is a combination of Action Comics Superman from that time period. Next up, we have Batman the Knight, a trade paperback back in stock. This has been one of my favourite Batman stories of recent years, in that it's essentially Batman Begins, but the part where he goes out travelling to learn is expanded massively. So this took place over 10 issues, written by Chip Zdarsky, art by Carmine Di Domenico, and this really expanded Bruce's training as he went all throughout the world to learn the tools to become a Batman. Speaking of Batman, another top-up in the back section is Batman Long Halloween, written by Jeff Loeb, art by Tim Sale, one of the definitive self-contained Batman stories. It was 13 issues in total, and all collected here in a lovely trade paperback. Next up, we have Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, Volume 6. Always nice to get more and more stuff in for all ages. The Batman Scooby-Doo stuff has been tremendous fun as well. And this contains issues 7 to 12 of the third series of Batman Scooby-Doo. A couple more trades to tell you about. We've got Black Badge. This is the complete Black Badge from Boom Studios, written by Matt Kent, art by Tyler Jenkins. 12 issues in total. Willie was the first Boy Scout to get every merit badge offered except one. The one you don't get, the one you become, the Black Badge. A top secret branch sent off to accomplish missions that adults never could. So yeah, all 12 issues contained all in one. We have Conan the Barbarian, Volume 3, I believe. Yeah, again, just plugging some gaps in the back catalogue. The Conan stuff, we've now got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and also the event series that came out recently as well. So yeah, just plugging some gaps there. Some of the best comics around at the moment is the Conan stuff. We've been banging on about it for quite some time. Department of Truth, Volume 1 back in stock as well. James Tynion IV, Martin Simmons. Their conspiracy-laden adventure book with some of the darkest art you will see. Again, another great Image one where it's $10 first trade, so £9 for the first 5 issues. And then we finish off the trade paperbacks with The Deviant Part 2. So, A Christmas Story by James Tynion IV and Joshua Hickson. Calling it a Christmas story is, while factual, not really what it's about, given that it's a serial killer story set at Christmas. So I suppose it is a Christmas story, but just not one for the kids. But yeah, it finishes it off. It was 2 parts in total, 9 issues, so that's spread across those 2 issues. So a couple of big ones to tell you about. We have the DC Universe by Steve Ditko in omnibus form. This is the entirety of everything done by Steve Ditko when he came to DC Comics. He created the mind-bending Shade, the Changing Man, the surreal Odd Man, the crime-fighting duo of Hawk and Dove, and the unpredictable Creeper. He also contributed short stories to Ghost, House of Mystery, House of Secrets, Weird War Tales, Time Warp, Legion of Superheroes, Adventure Comics, and many, many more. So yeah, this is an expanded and revised omnibus of all of Steve Ditko's DC contributions. So contains all that stuff all together, all in one great volume. Next up, we have the Silver Surfer omnibus. So recently, a new printing for this. Stan Lee, John Buscema, Silver Surfer from the beginning. This collects Silver Surfer 1 to 18, material from Fantastic Four Annual 5 and Not Brand Ec 13. So yeah, good to have that back in print as well. We have Red Lanterns, the new 52 omnibus. This was, I believe, by Peter Milligan, yep, who is well known, of course, for Hellblazer, X-Men. Charles Soule contributing as well. And yeah, this was the new 52 run. This contains issues 1 to 23. Pardon me. Where are we here? Sorry, Red Lanterns 1 to 40, Red Lanterns Annual, and also the Villains Month one shots. So 23, 23.1, 24, 28, etc. from Green Lantern as well. So pretty definitive and a massive tome there. We have Strange Academy hitting omnibus form, which is lovely to see. This is Strange Academy 1 to 18 and Strange Academy Finals 1 to 6. So all 24 issues so far of Strange Academy. I love this. I always think this has been a great book for Marvel. It's Harry Potter set in the Marvel Universe, so great, easy entry point there. New characters to get behind who are, the sons and daughters of sort of classic heroes and villains. Really highly recommended. Written by Scotty Young, art by Humberto Ramos. So that's the Humberto Ramos cover, and we also have the Scotty Young cover as well. So again, just dependent on your preference there. One last book to finish off with, and that is the latest library edition from Mark Miller, released through Dark Horse Comics. This is Chrononauts, written by Mark Miller, art by Sean Murphy and Eric Canete. So Chrononauts was a time-traveling adventure about two guys who are the last two people you want to be able to travel through time. But there was 2 volumes in total, both volumes collected here in this beautiful oversized edition. So yeah, that's everything in this week in terms of graphic novels. As I say, some of it goes into the back catalogue, some of it goes into the new releases. So I'm sure we'll be able to help you find what you're looking for. As ever, check back later. We'll have the video up for all the single issues this week. Just keep you up to date with that as well. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed this. Hope it proved useful. I look forward to seeing you guys in the store throughout the week. Until then, take it easy.